Hi guys, I assigned you 7 pages of reading from Strayer, and I've also asked you to take notes. Before you get to that, I want to teach you a note-taking system that'll serve you well for this reading, but more importantly when you go to college. I'm going to teach you a system called SQ3R that was actually designed for American soldiers returning from World War II. It's been wildly popular for the last 60, 70 years. And it's a strategy that's specific to taking notes that will help you prepare for a test based on a textbook. And it's really important that you understand that the system that I'm going to teach you is specific to textbooks. It really only works for textbooks, in my opinion. So it's called SQ3R. It's got 5 components. The S stands for survey, the Q for question, and then you have read, respond, and review. So this is the SQ3R system. Like I said, it's wildly popular. If I fail in teaching you how to do this right now, please know that you can go online and find it in a million different places, either as a video or as written instructions. It's actually quite simple, but it's extremely effective when your high school teacher or your college professor tells you to read a textbook to prepare for a test, which is in effect what I'm doing here. So let me show you what it looks like. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to survey the reading that I gave you. Mr. Sanders, come over here and let me show the kids what this looks like. Okay, so the guy who came up with this system said that the first thing that you should do is fight your instinct when assigned textbook reading. When your teacher tells you to read the textbook, your natural inclination is to go immediately to the body text and to read as quickly as possible. We've all done this, Mr. Sanders included. So the guy who comes up with the system said this is actually a bad idea. And the first thing you should do is survey the reading. And what he means by surveying the reading is reading everything but the body text. So for me, I'm going to read Legacies of the Great War, what Strayer wrote in the side here, this changed with the question. I'm going to look at this picture, I'm going to look at the chapter title, I'm going to read captions, I'm going to read captions, I'm going to go ahead and look at this map. All right, so you get the idea. On page 984, we only have text, so I'm going to skip that. 985, the only thing we have is this thing in the margin. I'm going to take a look at this picture. I'm going to read the caption. I'm going to take a look at the graph. I'm going to read the caption. And then finally, I think we're going to go to the last page. Wait. Okay, and then the last page, you're supposed to stop here, so I'm not going to look at anything here. All right, so let's go back. So that's all you do for the survey phase of this is you go through everything that's the non-body text and you take note of it. And then the second phase of this is the question phase. So I've surveyed all the non-body text, everything in the captions, subheadings, titles, blah, 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 charts, graphs, so on. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to fold it approximately in half. And on one side, I'm going to write questions. And on the other side, I'm going to write responses. Now, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take all the information that I did during the survey phase, and then I'm going to turn it into a very simple question. So, for example, Mrs. Sanders, come back to my computer. So, for example, the first thing we saw here were legacies of the war. I'm going to turn that into a question and film this down on the paper here. Okay. So super simple. I'm going to take this title, I'm going to turn it into a simple question, and then I'm done. Over here, Strayer's already using the SQ3R system when he writes these questions in the margin, by the way. But I would probably write down a version of that question there. Right. But let's go to something that's a little bit more challenging, perhaps. Okay, so I have an image here. These women are doing their bit, learn to make munitions. Okay, so I see a picture of a woman related to the war effort. I find that interesting. Down here, the caption under the picture talks about women and the Great War. So I'm gonna, underneath this, say, what role did women play in World War I? Okay, so we're going to do this for everything. The maps, the charts, whatever you can find, the subheadings, the chapter titles, and you're going to turn it into a series of questions. The questions should be simple and straightforward. Don't complicate this for yourself. Okay, so then the next phase of this is to read. Now you're going to do that thing that you would have started with naturally, and you're just going to read through the body text of the pages that I assigned. This is 7 pages. I don't know, it'll probably take you about 8 or 9 minutes, right? Okay. And then we get to the 4th phase, and this is respond. So you're going to read through this at whatever speed you read is up to you, but while you're reading, you're not going to take notes. The only thing you're going to do is read. When you're done reading, you're going to go back to your questions and you're going to answer them. But you're going to answer them from memory. You're not going to go into the text and find the answer from Strayer. You're going to answer the question based on what you understood. And that's absolutely key to this process when you're answering these questions, because if you answer them in your own words and from memory just a few minutes after you've read, it will force your brain to conceptualize the concept so that you'll understand it and you'll carry it with you. All right, the final phase is really simple. I told you that the SQ3R system is all about studying for a test. So when your college professor or your high school teacher says, read this chapter, there's a test on Friday. Now what you do is, before that test on Friday, don't worry, you don't have a test on Friday. I'm speaking hypothetically. But now for your test on Friday, what you do is the night before, you go through your questions, you ask yourself the questions, and then you test yourself and you flip it over, and whatever answer you wrote here, you make sure that you were able to answer it correctly out of memory. Okay guys, I'd like you to use the SQ3R system for the 7 pages of reading that I gave you. Good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Although again, there's probably a million different ways that the SQ3R system has been explained online.